framework that provides the workflow of results from the polling station to the constituency and national tallying center in accordance with the Elections Act and regulations. The system allows the presiding officer to opt. The presiding officer shall be able to capture and transmit an image of the A-series, that's for presidential, that for A-series form. In transmitting the results, the result transmission system only sends the A-series result form which has a QR code once. It cannot transmit more than once. Persons authorized to be at the polling station include media, observers, polling station agents who will be allowed to take an image of the original result from 34A. Polling station agents of presidential candidates will be issued with a carbonated copy of the results from 34A. The results announced at the polling station will be final. At tallying centers, proper planning and management of tallying centers plays a central role in the conduct of critical election, for it is at the tallying center where results are collected and declared for respective positions. And for strict avoidance of doubt, let me say the following, that the Commission has 3 levels of tallying centers, namely constituency tallying center, county tallying centers, and national tallying center. At constituency tallying center, tallying and declaration of the member of National Assembly, member of County Assembly, collation of presidential, gubernatorial, and senatorial, and County Women Assembly, member of Parliament results. So tallying and declaration of member of National Assembly, member of County Assembly done at constituency, but also at constituency is collation of presidential results. County tallying center, we have the final tallying and declaration of gubernatorial. And in closing, let us now cast our eyes to focus to the patriotic duty that lies before us, the opportunity to express our voices through the ballot. To this end, I'm calling upon every registered Kenyan voter, both here in Kenya and the diaspora, to show up to their respective polling stations to exercise their democratic right. At this moment in time, let us draw inspiration from the 2010 Constitution that vests all sovereign power to the people of Kenya, who may exercise it either directly or through their elected representatives. Let us collectively rise up and show the world that Kenya is a vibrant democracy. Sure to count every vote, because every vote counts. So for Kenyans, this is our time. Our information from our lawyers in the Federal Appeal, that the Federal Appeal has stayed the judgment of the High Court, which directed the Commission to cross out the register as a complementary to the team speech. Remember, the Court of Appeal has directed we follow the guidelines given by the Court of Appeal in the case of NASA versus IEBC, which gave guidelines that the Commission followed as we prepared for this election. And so today the court has stayed, and we have accordingly directed our staff, who had been adequately trained, to now follow the procedure as laid down by the Court of Appeal, that they'll have the physical register with them and will only use it if all the team speeds fail in that particular
nzima la uchaguzi. Akapeana kuwa kaunti ya Uasin Gishu huenda ikaathirika pakubwa, kwamba kuna makaratasi ambayo yatatoka katika ikulu ya Nakuru kuelekea Eldoret, na akapeana nambari ya na tena idara ya DCI imechukulia uzito swala hili ama madai hayo. Wewe kama mwenyekiti wa tume ya IEBC, usemi wako
procedure in terms of transporting this material, and also the incident took of transporting these materials, were they being transported without the security officials, or what was happening in those 2 particular incidences? Also, the commission
6 in the morning, and these officers then have to stay either at the point or they come at 6 in the morning. So in arranging those materials and following communication, I think from the CEO is here, they were then instructed to check the contents of what they are carrying. And in the process of doing so is when discovery was made that led to the issue around the fuels. All polling materials work company. So we deal with, and I'm not privy to that information. Maybe unless one of the commissioners has anything to say about that.
What do you attribute the errors in Kakamega and Mombasa to?
And also tied to the same Moreni Mwangi from ATN News.
Yes, ma'am.
When is the country learning about it only against the election? In addition to that, as a commission, are you concerned that the suspension of the specific elections in the counties and the constituencies could affect the turnout in the other elective seats, including the presidency?
879. 4 out of 1,879. We have had the ballot proofings as per the candidates' specifications, and when those elections can be held. So it is an error at the printing factor, not at the commission level. On opening the ballot papers, that's when errors were discovered this morning. Remember, these ballot papers are sealed. They are not supposed to be with somebody. And for purpose of transporting them to the respective polling stations, that exercise in the morning and covered. That Kenyans will turn up to vote for the 5 elective positions. And I believe that follow up the proceedings. And we don't preempt, we should encourage them to turn up and vote for the 5 elective positions, for the other 5 elective positions in those 4 elective areas.
My name is George Orida. Mr. Chairman, the manual register will only be referred to should there be a failure of the claims state. It comes and realizes that their name is not there, but then the manual register is showing that they are there. Maybe just a few cases or a general case. I hope you get my question.
I get your question, and we have actually looked at it in our previous expressors. The voters register in the King's Kit is exactly the same register it is printed. Everything is the same. So if you are not in the King's Kit, then you are not in the district. You turn up to be verified biometrically. If you are not in the biometric, you can't identify biometric, you are there, then that's fine. But if the King's Kit fails, and that's the subject we are referring to.
Yeah, my name is O'Brien, and I work with State Broadcaster KBC. 2 questions. How prepared
for that issue, and has overturned the High Court judgment. And right now, where we are, we have reverted back to the Court of Appeal decision.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Wawiru Nyambura from Inoro TV. You have not given instructions as far as Kakamega is concerned, where
Here, because my colleague really did mention this point, and it's the case of Kakamega, Mombasa, Kakamega constituency next year. Number 2, on security, there are regions in this country that are still in political instability case. What's your level of engagement with the security agencies? Because you talked about your current security preparations and process. What then happens in such areas?
The list will be the printers from Lycos, and Commissioner Wandel, who is heading the security team subcommittee here. I think they even had a meeting today. They meet twice a day. They to address the issues we have raised on those volatile areas. And we can continue the other.
Asante. Naitwa Francis Ode kutoka
And that is between myself and the CEO of the Lycos. Notice, I also spoke to the CEO of the Lycos, and they acknowledged that the error was actually on their side, and that they are going to make good the paging of the ballot paper. So we have got communication.
On the topic of security, even in this case, it has been confirmed to us the action that the police are taking and other security agencies, and to make sure that everybody will vote who wants to vote. So, don't worry about that.
Okay, we can take some 3 more questions, then we
Asante.
run. Yeah.
Naitwa Francis Ode kutoka MPTV.
Able to elect the leaders of their choice as soon as possible. So there is no politics involved. I may also appreciate that I think the order to print those particular ballot papers also went. It was some of the last ones which were printed, and there could be a little, I don't know what happened at the printers, but they have accepted that they made an error. So don't read any mischief in it. And one more thing, the candidates will be the same. The ones who are just now and maybe a few weeks from now will be the same candidates. They'll not change. Vice Chair, please answer the question on the second.
Swali la ulemavu limeulizwa kwa Kiswahili, naweza kuongeza njia mbili za kusearch vitu katika Kingsgate. Kwanza tunatumia fingerprint, lakini kama hana vidole ama zime fingerprint. Kwa hivyo kama hao tutatumia
Monday, yes.
Yeah.
Nyie kama tume ya uchaguzi wa mipaka mnawajibika vipi kwa sababu huo ambao umetokea?
Sio amesema kuwa shida ilitokea kwa wale ambao wanataka. Wananchi watakuja kufanya kazi. Nafikiri wanapenda hiyo ni
I'm calling Somundo from the Daily Nation, and my question is, are we about
which means be specific.
The mix-ups?
Which mix-up?
Mix-up in Kakamega.
You have explained that.
Yes. Then the other question is, you called us for a press conference at 12, and we are doing it at 5.
Yes.
At 6, no, at 5. These are the anxieties that the wait times, when we have the long wait times, these are the things that create anxieties, and we lead to like Kenyans starting to cook things up in their minds that maybe the commission is up to something. So what is going on at IEBC?
Yeah, what's going on at IEBC has been summed up in our press briefing this afternoon. And I started off by saying the commission is ready to vote for leaders of their choice. We have also opened up the polling process and encourage media to work with us this journey. I expect that tomorrow the reports will be that Kenyans are storming polling stations to vote. All I want to say is, of course, it worries us that we wanted 100% perfect delivery of materials. But this has happened, and we must deal with it. And I believe in the best interest of the country, it will not be appropriate. I mean, we have to honor the leaders of the choice as soon as possible. So that is our concern. And I believe that they'll understand and be able to turn up for the day we can achieve. Yeah, thank you.
Chairman, you have two more questions. You think from behind here.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Moja from TV47. My question will be relating to campaign of maybe what action will you take to persons who are campaigning after the deadline that you scheduled? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that question. I have not received any complaint on my desk about any of the two persons you have mentioned campaigning. So I will not make any comments on that. As far as the commission is concerned, campaigns and which are made, unless you have any issues or anybody writes to the commission, then we shall deal with it.
The question is on the printing form. You say that you're in communication with it. So is it the same form that is going to reprint these ballot papers? And if yes, who is going to shoulder the financial burden?
What the CEO said, the printing firm has owned the...
Thank you so much.
Not yet, but we are meeting the presidential agents immediately after this, and I believe if they have an issue, then it can be addressed, because the whole team is here, the whole IEBC team is here. If any political delay in delivery, I know about delay in delivery because our due date, last date was 29th of last month, but because of the legal cases, then the printers push up. Maybe in their report, when they share their report with us, then we can be able to communicate to the country. So I don't want to
with the lighting of the peace torch ceremony at the auditorium. The commission is available for further engagement.